What's cracking, my charismatic crew? This is AJ to the rescue. Maybe you're not scattered, maybe you're just sensitive. Maybe you're not tattered, you're just tuned in. When I was a little tiny tot of a titan, they told me I was psychic. But I don't think there's any extra sensory perception. I think it's just all about your resonance and reception. You're attuning to the superstation instead of the static. Attuning to and tapping into the now instead of the noise. So you can carry yourself with some power and poise. Maybe you've just been bombarded and battered and scattered by all the noise. That you just quit believing in your superstation and radio reception to the Tower of Power. But you can tap out the onslaught of static with a little power practice and exercise to exorcise the noise. When you're highly empathic and sensitive to the state of others, you can feel their frequency and sometimes feel caught up in their current of consciousness and emotional vibration. Remember this, those with the strongest state and feeling frequency will influence the congruence of the others. So if you're around a square and they're super low, you better blow the joint in a jiffy spiffy, unless you can elevate your own energy and optimism and mold the meeting of the minds and influence the outcome towards positivity with your proclivity. Remember, imagination is more important than knowledge, so instead of just college, you gotta go to super school and learn the sacred secret science. You've gotta combine your intentionality with your imagery and your feeling frequency to reconstruct your reality. So next time you're feeling funky and you feel yourself caught up in the current of the collective and a vibe of the tribe that you're not jiving with, practice this. Let out a big sigh. A moan or a groan and set a new tone. Oh! Let go of the flow that you've been following. Detect a new path and redirect your purpose. Erect a new image to sculpt this super scrimmage and game of life and play of power. Cause this is your mother effing hour. So next time you find yourself aware of a scare and a mess in the matrix, center and ground yourself in security. Imagine a blanket of bold to protect you from the cold of the chaos current. Imagine that the blanket of bold protects you from the cold and heats you to the core of every pore and radiates a fire that burns the bad and lights up the love. And with every inspire, it reignites your fire to refuel your flow and master mojo. So remember, if you're around someone who's feeling super low, you better blow. Or you can increase your mojo with your mind muscle and fuel your focus until your positive vibe overshadows the shadow side of the other. There comes a time in this rat race when it's time to be bold and let the truth be told. Cause it's not a race when you're setting the pace. You're just following your fun on the fun run. And just enjoying the ride with every stride and change of the tide. When your ship drifts away from the sea of the societal norm, you can expect to see a storm. Because social order was constructed for control. But when you make waves from the way peeps behaves and the beehive mentality, you can learn to bend reality. You can learn to bend the rules to your preferred reality. Be prepared to rock the boat when others around you just prefer to float. But you put the power pedal to the floorboard so you can board the vessel of velocity and speed past the mediocrity. There comes a time in this rat race to be bold and let the truth be told. Tapping into the now instead of the noise. So you can carry yourself with some power and some poise.